everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Shadow Phoenix, and this is my Sunday YouTube stream where I take about an hour or so and just kind of, well, mostly I want to try to work on a couple of things, but I haven't been since the last few times we played. But last time I think we did. I think we worked on a couple things last time. But anyway, here we are in Crystal Gardens. This is my park, which is it's coming to completion. I get asked quite a bit, when will this be available? Can I download this? Blah, blah, blah. It's coming. I promise it will be available soon. It's just not ready yet. So I'm hoping to try to get it done before the end of the month. So let's kind of go over a couple things I have been doing. I have finished all of the river rapids. So all of the river rapids is now done. Did this the other night on a Twitch stream. So as you can see, I've put a barrier around here. Got that all nice and snug and comfy in there. Alright. And then over here on this side, this was incomplete as well, but I finally finished all of this over here. One of the little details that I put in here was I made my own kind of borders to go around the edge of this. And they match up really well with the in-game ones. So when the track transitions from the thin river rapids into the wide river rapids, the little things here go away. I really wish they didn't, but they do. So, and I was able to get that out into a bigger, into a really nice kind of transition into those. They go into this mode so we can kind of look around here. Added this little waterfall over here on this side, and over here, let's see, add some trees kind of falling, lots of rocks, tons and tons of rocks. And for those wondering, yes, the track does slope down right there. That is the track going downwards. Let me go down here into this turnaround. So I've completed all of that. I had considered putting like water blasters up here around this trail, so that the people could pay like, you know, 50 cents or $1 or whatever, or tokens or whatever, and then they could like shoot people with water down here. But I think that's probably just a bit too far up, so I probably won't do that. And then we'll come around this area. Kind of made my own little tree there, using some bushes and some dead trees. I think it looks nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Then we come around to there to this side and into the water tower that looks like it's fell over because of a rock slide. And then into the lift hill. And then if we go up here, I did all the rock work and the same thing with the little wooden borders on each side of the track all the way around through here as well. I like it. I think it's nice. I have no complaints with this ride. It looks pretty good. But here's what we're going to work on today. We're actually going to work on something I did last night, but unfortunately, I kind of screwed up and I forgot to hit save when I exited out of the game, and I lost everything I was doing. So we're going to redo that basically. So let's head over here to this little area over here. And we will, basically we got to finish this back up because I screwed up. I completely screwed up down through here. Alright, so yeah, we're going to do this part in here again today. That's what we're going to work on. So this should probably take maybe an hour, I think. You guys feel free to ask questions and stuff like that. If I have time, I will try to show off more of the park. But, you know, if you follow my YouTube series, you pretty much have seen everything that's in the park right now. Not much has changed since the last time we were in the park. You wish your Planet Coaster ran that well? Well, I'll be honest with you. I put a lot of money into this computer, so and it's still not perfect, and I probably need to pause it actually. So yeah, on pause I get about anywhere between 15 and 20 frames a second. So it's not easy. You can feel the heat coming off my computer right now. You really can. I actually used my my room was cold the other night because it got down to like 35 degrees, and I was like, I'm going to turn on Planet Coaster just so I can use it as a furnace. That's one way to heat your computer up. Alright, so let's see here. What do I want to do? I want to do path. See, it takes forever for some of these things to load, as you can see here. So, oh, it's the Planet Coaster music. Oh, thanks, Planet Coaster music, for finally playing. Hold on a second here. Huh. Okay. I was trying to get that to play before I went live a second ago and couldn't get it to work. I don't know what its issue was. Let's see. Let's get it over here. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll probably only get like one side of this done today, but still, one side is better than no sides, right? Can you guys hear the music, by the way? Because I can hear it. Yeah, it's probably a little low. We'll turn that up just a tad. And let's see here. Q. No, not a Q. Just make it smaller. There we go. We're going to put that into there like that. That looks nice. Let's go over to the other side. So we went 3 spaces. Okay. And it comes off the edge a little bit. I tried to do the exact same thing over here on this side, but I wasn't sure how well it was going to come out. So how much space do we have there? We don't have much. Looks like it just maybe a thumb. Maybe that. See, that's not even right. That's not even right. Will you do a Time Traveler remake? What, for like Time Traveler from Silver Dollar City? No, I won't be doing that. I tell you who has one though. Is JLW Games has done one that is really nice. So if you want to check his out, his is quite well done. Let's go with that. Hey, Talisman, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Hope your weekend was good, everybody. Also, let's hope that Spectrum doesn't cut my internet off just like all of a sudden here, because that's what happened the last time I streamed Planet Coaster here on YouTube. My internet went out on me like halfway through or more towards the beginning or something, and that really sucks. It's been doing it a lot here lately, and it's starting to piss me off. So let's see, pass. Can I get this to work? Alright, are you gonna work? Maybe. That's not bad. The weekend's better now that I'm live. Awesome. I know. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do like Sunday live streams. I know I haven't done a Sunday live stream in a little while. That's because I thought I was going to be getting a job that I would be working on Sundays, and I'm still waiting to hear back on said job because I was supposed to start on the 28th. And I still haven't, so I have no idea what's going on with that. So the only thing I'm being told is that they still haven't got my background check done yet, which I don't understand because I've worked for this company before, so I don't know what's taking them so long. I think I'm just getting a runaround, is what it is. Come here. What if we use a queue? Yeah, that worked. Okay, we'll just use a queue. Alright, and we're going to take and put, let's see, let's do some hedges as the other one. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just repeating what I did last night on my live stream because I forgot to save. I think you've been selling drugs on your spare time. I mean, you know, it's been a while since I worked for them, but I mean, I know they still got to do their background check, but I just don't understand why it's taken them 4 weeks to get anything done, and I still haven't heard anything. So, but like I said, I was supposed to start on the 28th. So, and I was going to be working Sundays now. Basically, I was going to be working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. And that was only going to leave Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So I wasn't going to be able to do the Sunday live streams anymore. But as of right now, I don't know what's going on with that. So I thought, hey, let's do a live stream. You know, why not? Because ever since I did the first one, I know you guys have really wanted me to do more, so. Now, of course, you know, I do constantly live stream on my Twitch channel quite a bit. I don't care for the YouTube thing is all. That's the reason why you don't catch me on YouTube very often. It's because I normally do a Twitch live stream instead. For those of you guys who follow me on both, I highly appreciate that. I really do. Bum 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 bum. Just gonna cover all of this up down through here. Just like that. Alright, and then let's do some pick-a-nicka baskets. Put one there. Put one back there. We'll put one up here. And we'll put one over here. And one back there. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Where can we get this? Can we get it? There. Yep, so as you can see, this little area is kind of coming together quite well. This is going to be a very quiet area of the park over here. Kind of quiet. I mean, we got one flat right over here. And then we got the train and stuff that's going to come in through here. But this is more just like a little classy kind of area over here. I guess classy is the word I'm looking for. I think I need to add a restaurant. We got one. We got two little snack areas over here. That's what this is. We got little places all around the park where people can get stuff to eat. And then we got one big restaurant right up front. Well, my Spectrum just quit on me for a sec. They hate us here in Kansas City. Dude, Spectrum's what I got too. Hey, Captain Thrills. Hello to you. Oh, yeah, it's been transferred over into one of the new ones. I did that. I totally went in and did that. I've already added most of the new stuff from the last pack into the game. So, already taken care of that. Bum, 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 bum. I'll show you guys in just a second where it's been added in at. Ooh, see, that came out not right. So I need to take... Ooh. I don't like how they did the restaurants. I don't like that it's just a door and then you gotta add all the booths and all that other stuff. So, not a huge fan of that. They did it just like the hotels, and I wasn't a big fan of the hotels either. So, but at least the restaurants I can use. I kind of wish we had the ability that we could just place down just a stand, you know, not like a square stand, but just a stand, and then we could, you know, it has a little guy behind it, and then it can be whatever it is. And then we could have people come up to it and get whatever they wanted. And then we could like do interiors and other stuff like that. That's kind of how I wish it was done. Of course, we all know it wasn't done that way. Hey, Christmas. What's up, man? Thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate it, man. bum, 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 boop. Nah, I am worry-free right now at the moment. Been having lots of good things happening to me, lots of decent luck. So, except for the job thing, that's not been too bad of the last couple of weeks. I just wish that the blocks in the restaurants were table and chairs so we could see the guests sit down. That would be kind of nice, like a little cubby, kind of, you know, like a diner kind of thing. That would have been cool. That would have been nice, but we didn't get it, so I feel they need to up the times of how long guests are actually using the tables. That's something that probably could be fixed. I don't usually catch them using the tables and stuff, at least not when I actually had guests in the park anyway. I mean, let's be honest, I haven't had guests in this park in a long time, so... Hey, Gark Geek, what's up, man? How are you? How is your day today? Ah, I hate that. Gotta do one at a time. Boop. Trainswell. Hello, Trainswell. How are you? Good day. Yeah, sounds like, from what you were saying last night, sounds like you had an awesome weekend. So, my weekend was so-so, but I had a good week. Using the times would allow a more lively feeling to the restaurants. They do eat and run. Yeah, like as soon as they get their food, they're just like, and then they're like, okay, I'm done. It's like they're on super speed or something. Which I guess technically they are, but I don't know. There's something wrong with it. Something doesn't quite work with the tables and chairs. But then again, something doesn't quite work with the entire simulation part of the game. So, I do enjoy watching the little peeps and the guests and stuff run around the park. I do enjoy that. But, of course, my parks are so big and I build them with so much detail that I can't allow guests in. We might try it, though. Here in a little bit. Maybe we can try to let some guests in. See what happens. What do you guys think? You want to see what happens if I let guests in the park? Let's see how many FPS we go down to. You had a so-so week, but an amazing weekend. See, and mine was the opposite. I had an amazing week and a so-so weekend. Alright, music. Come on. Save it. Oh yeah, I totally need to save this. Let me just adjust this one little piece here, he says right before the game crashes, and I will save. Oh, that's not going to work at all. I think I may end up having to expand this out over here. Okay, that's safe. Boom, 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 boom. Save. Because my game has a tendency to crash at unexpected times. I can sit here some days and build for hours and hours and not have a problem. And then other times, bam, crash. And it's so annoying. I think my RAM will handle it. And my computer will handle it. But the question is, how many frames will it drop to? With, let's say, do we want to go 1,000 or 800? I kind of usually test with about 800 guests. But this is a huge park, and 800 guests isn't a lot. And most all of those 800 guests will flock to just like certain things, so... Huh? Oh, shoot. I meant to make that further out. Okay. 1K? Alright, we'll do 1K. And see how much we lose. Huh? Oh, I thought I had another one in there. Guess not. Okay. Drop the 2K in there? No, I mean, I'd like to, but I know what will happen on 2K. You have a 100K park and it handles 2K, okay. What's your FPS though? Like, what's it drop to? I mean, this is over 100,000, and I mean, I'm at 20 frames a second, so... Like 20 frames a second? Huh. Okay, I mean, we'll try it. It depends on your CPU and stuff too, so... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, like, really lose FPS quite a bit. Hello, Bill's Gaming. How are you today? I'm going to delete that, and these real quick. And expand this out over here. This doesn't have to be perfect over here because I'm actually going to cover it up with some trees and stuff, so it'll be fine. My system's way worse than yours. I still have a Skylake i3. What's your maximum CPU though? Like, what's the speed? Because this game it's not built for multi-cores. It's more or less built for CPU speed. So even an i3 could handle it quite well if you got a pretty good speed. We'll do 1,000 first, and then we'll up it from there. Oh, this tree is totally in my way. All right, tree. I can't see. Move out of the way. Bump. So do most of you guys, do you follow me on YouTube, or how did you come across me here? I'm curious to know. I want to know how YouTube handles its like visitors and stuff for the live streams. Like I'm curious if most of you guys are already following me on YouTube, or you know, if you're new. .7 gigahertz. Oh, see, that's not bad. I mean, that's a decent CPU speed. Mine's running at, I think mine's supposed to be something like 3.4 or something like that, but I've got it overclocked to 4. You don't have a problem with dropping frames in Mystic Valley because the park is not big and it's not as detailed just yet. Give it time. Give it time. You know, I was playing Vista View last night. I went back into Vista View Park, and I was getting like somewhere around like 30 to 40 frames in that. So I found you on YouTube looking for realistic park ideas. Already following and saw you were live. There we go. Stumbled on you watching an RCT3 video. Wow, RCT3, really? So you come from my old videos. Nice. Well, I really appreciate every one of you guys who have subscribed to me over the years, because you've helped my channel grow. And I mean, I didn't ever think I would see over 1,000 viewers, or not viewers, but 1,000 people at one time subscribe to me. I'm so happy to, I mean, now here I am, I'm getting ready to hit like 1,500 very soon. I think, is it 1,500, or am I closing in on 2,000? I think it's 15. Yeah, I'm at 14 something, so I'm getting ready to hit 15 something. Let's put these two together. Like, let's do that actually. That will work. Sad part is I have a Z170 Mobo that's for overclocking, but I have a locked CPU. Oh, that sucks. When I first started playing this game, I had an AMD 6300 series chip is what I was using back then. And then now I have like upped my computer. I upped it to a 8350, and then I moved to a whole new Intel system after that. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up getting a, I think I'm going to get one of those new 9700s, I think, eventually. If I can ever start this new job, it is. I think I'm going to do that. It probably won't help Planet Coaster too much. It'll probably help a little bit. I might get an extra 10 frames a second or something. But I really think it will help as far as getting like the videos and stuff done faster. We're having a 1,500 milestone celebration. I'll probably do something, yeah. I don't know what yet. But we will most likely do some kind of special thing for that. Alright, and let's do buildings. Roofs, flat, concrete. You guys can't see. Well, you kind of can see the things right here above me. So you see how long they take to load in? Oh, no. I thought I flattened all that out. But I guess I didn't. Okay. Up just a little bit. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. You know, I haven't listened to the Planet Coaster music in a long time. I even stopped using it in my videos too because there was the guy who was like copyrighting it and getting the money off of everybody. I got hit. A couple of my older videos got hit by that. Frontier had to end up suing the guy and suing the company and stuff that he copyrighted under in order to get that fixed. What recording and editing video software do I use when making videos? I use Sony Vegas is what I use. I use the newest version, which is 16, Vegas 16, as it allows for the new graphics cards to do GPU rendering. If you use 13 or lower, well, if you use anything less than 15 or lower, it doesn't take advantage of your GPU for rendering videos. 8 more gigs of RAM. What are you running now? You running 8 gigs? So you're gonna jump to like what, 16, or are you running 16 and you're gonna jump another 8 from there? As far as what I use to stream, and most of the time my recording and stuff comes from that, I use OBS. Jumping to 16, that's good. 16 is like the norm. You really don't need more than 16 unless you're going like all out. I hate when things Z-fight. No! Oh, I thought that was flat. And apparently it was not flat. Damn, foiled again. I play City Skylines also. It's a very RAM-hungry game. Yes. Okay, in that case, you probably do want to try to get more than 16. Especially if you use mods and stuff. If you're a mod user on City Skylines, then absolutely you will probably need a few more. I've got 32, and the game still is just like, it just doesn't care for it. It's just like, yeah, I guess this is alright. It's so late, DX. I don't know what the DX stands for, but yeah, it's a little late. Not gonna lie, it's a little late this evening. It's only like getting close to 9 for me though. So I said I would do a stream for like maybe an hour, but I don't know. We might go maybe an hour and a half. I kind of want to finish this up tonight and get this done. Wish we had the prop line tool in Planet Coaster. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Or like, or make it kind of like use the same feature that Jurassic World has, where you can place down the fences and stuff like that. I haven't played Jurassic World, but I've seen other people play it, and I'm officially launching my YouTube channel in a couple weeks, and I'm trying to get people's opinions on what's best to use. A lot of people use Adobe Premiere. Let me put it like this. If you've never used anything before, then the best thing to do is to use, I would think Premiere might be better, but Vegas is cheaper, so Premiere I think you have to pay monthly for now, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, you could definitely go Premiere because it's supposedly better. I've tried Premiere, and I personally don't like how the timeline and stuff is done on it. But I've been used to Sony Vegas for so long that it's kind of like you can't teach an old dog new tricks kind of thing. So I can't get used to the software. It just doesn't suit me. So I still use Vegas. What's it called? It's called... Oh, his channel. Got it. Okay. Question, can you click on people's names and go to them? Yeah. There should be a thing if you right click on their names, you can go to their channel. So I'm sure you're probably going to do it under your YouTube name right there, right? Or will you start a whole new YouTube ID? Bloop. I are happy with that. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Totally good with that right there. Alright, now, back here on these back corners, I wanted to put some stuff up in here. Under the current name, complete overhaul of everything, including this logo thing. Yeah, gotta brand yourself. Captain Thrills, or Capital Thrills. I thought that said Captain Thrills. Capital Thrills is a good branding name. That's not too bad. I went through a couple myself before I finally found one that I could actually brand myself, so... are we pulling? Yeah, we're pulling. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up right on these edges back here in the back. Get a little bit of a berm back here is what I'm trying to do. Da 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 dum dum, da 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 dum dum. That's a bit too much. Let's lower that just a little bit. I'm good with that. Might even put some trees and stuff over there. Let's work a little bit here in the front real quick here. First things first. Let's see. Let's do this bush here. And I'm going to make the flowers on this bush white because you see a lot of green. Green is cheap, right? That's what the pros say. That's what N7 Mike Sheets says. Green is cheap. However, white is probably the second cheapest because you see a lot of white flowers and stuff in a lot of different places. So we're going to go with a little bit of white in here on this bush. Green is cheap, color is expensive. White is probably cheaper than any other color, I would think. That's how I think. That's my way of thinking. Sports is great. Is there a way to post pictures here? It's of the concept design and the logo. I don't think so. I don't think they allow you to do links or anything in YouTube chat. I know they do. You can ask permission from the person on Twitch to post a link, depending on how they have their channel set up, but I don't think you can do that on YouTube. I know when somebody tries to post a link on my YouTube videos in the comments, I know it gets rid of it. So it puts it in the spam folders. Like, this comment is spam. Do you approve? And then even if you approve it, it still gets rid of it. So it just puts it right back into the spam folder. So it becomes kind of an endless thing. I might be wrong, but I don't think it's a possibility. No, I need to. Okay, fine. I'll take this bush from over here. If you won't let me have that bush, I'll take this bush. Grab them by the bushes. I was thinking about maybe adding a little bit of color in there. It's on the corners right there, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know. So I just started my new park and I named it Silverton Village. Or is it just out of curiosity? Silverton, I like that name. That's quite good. Is there a theme to this one? Or is it just going to be kind of a generic kind of park? Between viewing two Planet Coaster parks, which are this and Time City. Oh, is JLW, is he streaming too? I need to go back and look at some of your coaster stations. I catch crap on the invert stations. Probably next month when I go back to Vista View, you may actually see me start work on an invert station. I need to do the one for the invert in Vista View. So maybe we might start back on Vista View, maybe doing that one. Very possible. It's a possibility. Let's see. I need to put something down there. What do we want to put there? What do we? Oh, he's not. Okay, so you're just you're watching the YouTube videos, right? So you're keeping track of this one and Time City. I haven't watched any of Time City. I watched JLW. I watch his stuff, but I haven't watched any of the Time City stuff. Makes sense though. While we're on the subject, does anyone know any good animators? I need help making this logo animated for my video intro. That I can't really help with. I'm not much of an animator myself. What I did was I just kind of Googled for animations and stuff and then found one I liked that I could customize. Kanzi. Hello, Kanzi. How are you? Hope you're having a great day today. What do we want to put on this wall here? Let's do I'm kind of thinking. You finally got Planet Coaster on your new computer? Oh, nice. Nice. Getting a new computer is always fun, isn't it? When you get that like fresh out of the box and or, you know, freshly built, depending on how you do it. I build my own, so. But it's just fun to have that whole new computer, and it's just like, yeah, this is nice. Kind of thinking about maybe doing this. Which is just simple enough that it could probably work. So we have the lines going this way, then for the bottom part the lines are going this way. Maybe? Huh. Or maybe we might do something else. Maybe we might do more of a panel wall. It's hard making a stable support structure and making sure the supports for the roof don't interfere with the inverted coaster station. Yep, it is. And you end up with the roof being like really, really tall too. It's connected to Mystic Valley, so basically it's an abandoned mining village that was left abandoned when the studios left the valley. We have a mining town theme to it. That kind of sounds a little bit like something I'm going to kind of start on possibly soon. Kin Dynasty. I could do a rock down at the base, maybe? I don't know. I don't like that per se because Mystic Timbers inspired. A little bit like that. Well, Mystic Timbers was a logging mill. It was a sawmill, I think, is what theirs was. Need to start using the smaller beams when making the roof structures. I use a combination of both. I can't paint those. That's the only problem. All right. What about could use my old trick of using the wall or the window. Take that, put that in there like that. Maybe. Yeah, let's just do that. Thanks for saying my name right. Most people act stupid because they say it should be Talisman. Oh, I was saying Talisman. maybe maybe it just comes out as Talisman. Maybe it's just how I pronounce it. I think if I say it quick enough, it does sound like I'm saying Talisman. bum, 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 bum. Haunted house, wooden beams, wooden pillar carved. Ah. Oh, that didn't make a difference. Okay. It's fine. Silverton Village is smaller than Mystic Valley, but it will grow over time. I've got like my 3 parks that I'm working on. So, Talisman, F23, not Talisman. Talus for short. I was gonna say, can I just call you Talus? That work. Alright. We'll finish up this side here. Put some beams up here on this. Boop. And then move this over here. Put that in like that. Move it forward. I like that. That looks good to me. Show looks good to me. Still need to find out how to build one of those spinning rapids rides like the one they used to be at Six Flags New England, replaced by the Joker. Spinning rapids ride. A spinning rapids ride at Six Flags New England. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. You're good at building. Can you make almost like an illusion coaster and call it Twisted Mind? What kind of illusion kind of thing are we talking here? That is one beautiful building. Thank you. It's just a simple little picnic pavilion is all it's going to be. Bum, 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 bum. 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 See, my park is a timeline park. I needed to work on an area similar to this. I didn't really start this with any kind of timeline per se, but it does have stories to different things. Like some of these buildings have been in the park for like since the beginning, and then some of them are newer. Gotta do all this in here too. Yeah. It's in the 80s now, so swinging inverts and 5-loop arrows are on the menu. Nice. I love swinging coasters. The suspended coasters are so good. Can I get a path to go around that? That's small enough. Maybe. I might be able to do that. It won't be a perfect circle. Am I a fan of Big Bad Wolf? Yes, yes I am. Have you seen my recreation of it? Like, as soon as we got the suspended coaster, as soon as that update came out with it, I took a day off work and started on it. That's how big of a fan I am of it. Oh, see, that didn't come out quite right. If I can find the snap for it, I might be able to get it. So that didn't come out right either. So maybe it's 2250? Let me try. Nope, that's not working either. Speaking of recreations, about a day after you made a recreation of Thunderation, JOW made his own recreation by using a hypercoaster track. Huh. Yeah, he's got more insight into that park than I do. I've never been to Silver Dollar City, and he literally works there, so... I think he's doing his, though, based on the actual park as it stands right now. While mine is more of a... Like, this is the Thunderation the way it used to be. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Okay, so I had this thought, and I can't really get it right. So... Unless this works, and it might. Oh, I think we got it. That's pretty damn close, isn't it? People giving some love to Thunderation. Yeah, Thunderation looks like it's one of the best Aero Mine Train coasters ever made, in my opinion. That's not Disney. Does that look right to you guys? No. This one's not right. No, that one's not gonna. I can agree that this is one of the best mine trains out there, just behind Adventure Express, in my opinion. I don't know. Adventure Express is okay, but it's not that good. There are some worse ones, though. But I don't know if I would say Adventure Express is that great of a coaster. Plus, Kings Island hasn't taken care of it very well, either. The nearest mine train towards me is Trailblazer Hershey Park, and that's 4 hours away from me. That sucks. I'm sorry. I think this will work out pretty nicely. Once we get this all like nicely foliaged and everything in here, I think this is going to be a nice little area back over here, and it's just this little kind of corner of the park. So people will step off of the train and come out over here, and they'll have a nice little picnic area over here to go and grab a bite to eat and, you know, enjoy themselves. And then they'll have, you know, one flat ride over here. And then out in here you've got the Scrambler coming down this path down through here. This is going to be a restaurant over here as well. Then you've got the Hyper Coaster right here. So that's the big ride back here. That's a good reason to take off work. I'm missing some. I'm sorry, I'm missing some of the chat things in here. I don't mean to. When I get started working on something, I don't pay so much attention to the chat. It's a good reason to take off work. Speaking of recreations, I saw that. I live near Intimidator 305 in Griffin, so at least I'll have those. Yeah, I mean that's pretty nice. So you must be in the Virginia area. For me, the theming edges it just a tad. I have yet to ride the one overseas, so I'll just have to see. By the way, that area is coming together nicely. Ride the Hyper? Okay, sure, we'll ride the Hyper. We can do that. She's not completely finished yet because we still got to do more foliage work and stuff around it, but it's all right. I think most of you guys understand that most of the park's not completely done yet as far as all the little details and stuff. So. And that is a complete custom done framing system that I've done on the lift hill and stuff. So. I want to do a little bit more custom support work to it, but I don't think I'm going to have time. So it's a bit tight right in that area, so I kind of want to do some custom works on it. So when the release does happen later this month, what it will be is just phase 1. There is a phase 2 that will be coming to this park, and that's going to be finishing up a lot more little things. A Magnum base station and track colored steel eel yellow, but with white supports instead of teal. I guess it's kind of Magnum themed. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. The MCBR is a little short. Well, I hate MCBRs, so I mean, I didn't really want to even give it one. And yet, you know, it's got one, so. Yeah, I don't care for MCBRs. I think they make the coaster look jank, but I mean, for realistic purposes, I did want to put one in on this one. Although I have seen a few Chance Morgans and stuff that don't even have one. So, I mean, I could technically take it out, but I wanted to leave it in. I wish more parks would add in the new Chance Morgans. Lightning Run is outstanding as well as Phantom. I haven't ridden Lightning Run yet. Or Phantom. Yeah, but this was it's based on a Chance Morgan. It's not based on any specific coaster, but I did kind of look at some of the different hyper coasters that are out there. So I did kind of think that it fit more of a Morgan kind of thing. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's got 2 trains running on it. We got one that just left, and then one that's pulling out of the station now. So they sync up pretty good. Alright, let's save our game, because I'm getting ready to take off of here. Yep, Magnum. There's a few others that don't have MCBRs, and I looked at a lot of different ones. So let's see. Save park. Alright, and let's pause the game. And things are going to break down quite quick. I don't know how many people I have as far as like I'm gonna have to go down a list, I think. I don't know how many janitors and all that other stuff that we have at the moment is. Ticket prices. Maximum guest 200. Alright, let's put that at 1,000. We'll start with no, not 10,000, 8,000. Oh, it doesn't have a... Okay. Are your coaster supports on the workshop? My old versions were. The ones I used for Steel Wolf. Not those, though. There are some really nice ones, though, that are on the workshop. They're not mine, though. What's broken down? My hyperspin? Why is my hyperspin broken down? Alright, we've got... Oh, these people are leaving the park. Really? I think you've been trying to leave this park for a while now, so where are you going to go? Where are you going? I have no mechanics. Alright. Let's hire some mechanics. And just plop them around the park some here. For the hyperspin, I think the hyperspin's back there. We'll throw one over here, one over here, one over there. There we go. It broke down while we were on the hyper. Oh, did it? It shouldn't have, because it should be on... They shouldn't break down when they're testing. Oh, yeah, so the restaurants. I did add the restaurant in here. So I added some booths and stuff in there. So this is the restaurant. They will go in through the doors there and then go into the restaurant and do whatever they got to do. All my guests are currently coming off of the bus, because that's where the... What? No, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, that will fix itself eventually. Once everybody gets into the park, then... Maybe I don't have the bus far enough over. Bum, 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 bum. Message retracted. Oh, what was it? You can have the 10 expansion so you can have more guests at one time. Yeah, but I figure the 5 that I've got on it are fine. That's supposed to be working, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I tried to jam this in here as an afterthought, and unfortunately, it's not really working out as like it's supposed to, but it's fine. I've rode the Battle for Ear twice overall. The last times I was... Oh, nice! Is it any good? You was talking about the restaurant? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm good with the 5 that's on it. Where's the restaurant? Right here. I could add more if I wanted to, but I'm good with that, because there's not going to be that too many people that's going to be visiting there. They're going to start kind of roaming around the park and kind of going where they got to go. Our frames haven't went down too much yet, and we're at 703. What I need is another entrance in the park, and I really kind of want to do something down in the middle down here, but I don't know what. And, you know, people have said, oh, you should add a hotel. That way people will come out of the hotel. I don't want to. I don't want to add a hotel. This is a small park. It doesn't need a hotel. Guests come to this park and they want to stay. They'll stay at a Holiday Inn or something on down the road. It's not a resort. It's a park, like a regular theme park. They will flock to it. And we'll see. Oh, I bet it's not even open, is it? No, it's open. Oops. They don't seem to care about it at the moment. It's more of I mean, it's about the size of Kings Island. Something like that. But it's definitely not a resort place. It's not a Disney or, you know, anything like that. So it doesn't have its own hotel, and I'm not going to add a hotel to it. To me, that's just not realistic, and I'm not going to do it. So I could put like something similar to what I did on Lunawood in the middle, but then I've got kind of the things right here going through there, so I don't really want to do that either. And I don't want to do the same thing I did for Lunawood in my own park. So I want to be different. So I'm trying to figure out how else I can get guests into the park that make it look realistic. And obviously I got to work on my bus because my bus isn't working all that great. Although with only 1 or 2 people coming out of it, it works just fine. They have new guest types called restaurant lovers, and they want to do is eat, so it's funny. Battle for Air was good, but it was uncomfortable headwear, but it did not live up to as strong as the story of Curse of Dark Castle did. But I don't think it was meant to replace Curse of Dark Castle. I think it was meant to replace what was there before? There was Corkscrew Hills, and then they changed it over the years. It's been like 4 or 5 things. Expedition Theme Park actually just did a recent thing on the Busch Gardens Williamsburg's virtual reality rides. So it had something in there before, and it was crap, and they took it out. Unless it was Corkscrew Hills. No, wait. So there was the original one in there. I just watched this video the other day. So the original one was in there was some kind of steampunk thing. And that one did really well. Yeah, it was Europe in the Air. That's what it was. So then after it was a steampunk thing, I think they changed it over to Corkscrew Hills, and then from Corkscrew Hills it went to Europe in the Air, and Europe in the Air, then it became Battle for Ear. So they were trying to do their own cheap version of Soarin', and it didn't really work out too well. All right, we got 957 guests in the park. We're at 12 to 13 frames a second. Trying to figure out where most everybody's going to go to. Oh, they're really liking the. I think they're going to like the haunted house. Yep, they're all heading to the track rides. Screw the coasters; they want to ride the track rides. Yep. Oh, look, they're even on the... Oh, no, not yet, but they're getting on it. Are our trains working? Our train's working now. And do we have... Are all of our rides set to 0? No, they are not. Okay, so let's fix that. I think some of the ones I've moved around and replaced, I forgot to set the prices on. Track rides are cracked. They are. Especially the kitty cat ride. Oh, they love the kitty cat ride. And water rides. They love the water rides too. go. Up at another 1,000? Sure. What's up at another 1,000? Speed the sim up a little bit. Oh, look at those frames drop. I think it's just because I sped up time, though. I want to get these other 1,000 people in the park, though. Yeah, we're still going to average about 13. Multiple shops don't have vendors. Nah. Can't do anything about it. I don't want to hire people right now. $1,400 getting close. Speed it up again. Oh, look, some people are leaving. You don't leave my park. Hey, hey, you're not allowed. Get back in there. Why does the music only play when the game is paused? That's something I can't figure out. Play soundtrack. Mute. None of this soundtrack is muted, so why is the game not playing the... Whatever. Oh, they're going for the train. They like the train. I will say you have built one gorgeous park, and it was a blast following it up to this point. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It has been a long journey. Over a year working on this. How late am I going to be up? I close my store tonight. I am just going to be streaming on here for just another few minutes, actually. I'm just getting these... There, we just hit 2,000. So I just kind of wanted to look and see what would happen if we get 2,000 guests in a park. Or actually, I was just going to do 1,000, but... Because I miss seeing the interaction with people. Yeah, typically I don't do any longer than 2-hour streams here on YouTube. On Twitch, I do longer, but I won't be doing a Twitch stream tonight. Anybody wants to ride this? Really? Oh, yeah, they're going to. They're going to ride it. Yeah, I'll be on Twitch tomorrow night, probably starting around 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Time is when I will be on. But this will be the... I don't know, this might be the last YouTube stream on Sundays. We will see what happens. I'm still waiting on to start my new job, so kind of still waiting on that. Oh, there goes somebody. The trick I've learned is to open all the poo rides first, so the guests will get used to them. Then after 2 in-game months, you open your big boys, and when that happens, you will have guests go. Hey, Josh, how are you? See, that's going to take too long, though, so I'm just going to open everything. All of the things in the back will probably take some time for people to get to. We still got to get all the guests kind of in the park and around and about. It's like a slow day for a theme park with only 2,000 people in it. I can see them, though, like little ants roaming around. At least they are going to the back of the park. I couldn't hardly get anybody to go to the back of the park in Whitaker Lake. How's Cyclone doing? Cyclone getting riders? Cyclone getting a line? Cyclone is getting riders. It looks like they're all just kind of divided among everything. It's just there doesn't seem to be one ride that is getting more than any other. They are very, very divided. I see you finally let the public see the park. It's a nice park. Yeah, I finally let them back in. Now, I used to have them in the park. Back when I first started building this, I did let them in. I like to watch them. But after it got to a point where it was getting just too slow to build, I took everybody out in order to save some FPS. So, but I just let them back in. I wanted to see what would happen. I was very curious. Dum, da, 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 dum, dum. Anybody riding the Ferris wheel? I bet not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is. Oh, look at that. How nice. Even the Ferris wheel's getting some love. Oh, wait. Okay, so, yeah, there is one ride that does seem to be getting... Oh, it's 2 rides. 2 rides that seem to be getting more than anything else. And that is our track rides, of course. We've got quite a long line for that. And this one seems to be more popular than any of the others. How much of a line do we have here? Oh, it's... Oh, we found all the people. That's the one. It's the dark ride. They all want to ride my haunted house. How about the hyper coaster? There's some people getting off of it. There's a few people in line. And what about... Not too much love going on here. Shops are closed too. Anybody riding Wacky Willie? Nope. Nobody cares about Wacky Willie. Yes, it does. That's where it seems like most everybody is going over that general area. There's like nobody over here. There's a janitor. Got a janitor over here. That's about it. Alright, well, it's interesting to see where all the people and stuff are going. Let's save this as a different save. Let's save this as B. I'm actually going to let this run for a little while just to see how people kind of spread out among the park. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for the night. It is now 9:47. I'm on 47 more minutes than what I intended to be. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, so much for tuning in. I really do. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow on Twitch. And maybe again next Sunday. I'm playing it by ear, so we'll see what happens. But you guys can catch me on Twitch, and then I'll have some videos and stuff out this week. I've already got one for tomorrow that will premiere in the morning. So it's not Planet Coaster, but hopefully you guys will watch it. Design coasters for my real-life park projects. All right. See you, Talisman. Appreciate it. Stacy says hi. Don't know who Stacy is, but tell her hi back. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you later.